Hello, everyone. This is Youngling Jr. So, you have Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. He successfully signed a bill. He had a private meeting, actually, with legislators. And the bill allows residents or people in Florida to carry a concealed weapon without permits. Now, this is an interesting story here because, or move, I say, by Ron DeSantis, even though he's running for, I believe, the Republican candidate. He can be a Republican candidate and do it for the primary of the presidential election for 2024. You look at this, right? So people believe that, I believe like 62% Republicans were kind of opposed to this because they believe there's going to be an increase in gun violence. But this happened, like, he signed this bill into law 1 week after the Nashville shooting. Now, University of North Florida, what I found interesting is that over 1,492 respondents, 77% of them actually was somewhat or opposed the legalization of carrying a concealed weapon without a permits. And to me, I know in Michigan, when I went to many states, because this is like the 26th state that actually signed some type of bill into effect that this pretty much known for some type of permit or anything like that, or concealed weapon carry. Okay, now it's not an open carry yet, even though he does he wants to advocate for it, but he was focused on other issues in that matter. But you can just have a weapon concealed. Now, when I was in Michigan, getting back to the story, and I wanted a concealed weapon, you had to have a weapon concealed pistol license in order to go ahead and just having concealed, because if you get caught by the police with that and you have your weapon concealed, you can go to jail for that, lawful possession. So the thing is, though, man, I mean, I think it gives you some type of set of training, and it's just give you some limitations, because I mean, we live in a world, right? We live in the United States that is so easy in access to have guns, but we don't have any strict gun rules, and that's why these mass shootings are continuously happening. People keep saying it's like the mental health. I mean, even with the training, it helps a little bit, because at least it forced the person to be like, in order for me to obtain this particular weapon, at least I'm gonna go do my due diligence to go take a class for 8 hours, learn how to load the gun, learn how to unload the gun safely, take it apart, things of that nature, shooting well, and how to stop an enemy and protecting myself. Because when I went to Action Impact back in Michigan, they broke down, it was like these former police officers and sheriffs, they literally broke down and showed us how to shoot a gun. And we went to the range, and it was really cool, and just pretty much did a general basic foundation knowledge about how the law works and what to do if you're in a do or die situation. Only use your gun if it's the absolutely last resort. Like, he had many examples, like say if it's a woman that was getting almost beat to death by two big dudes. I mean, yeah, it's justifiable she can use a gun. I mean, at this point, she was threatening for life, fear for life. They talk about home-based defense. I mean, I just felt like it was just really cool to actually go through those steps and actually understand, like, hey, it's good to have a weapon, because things of that nature, man. You got some people in the mindset, especially in Florida or any state, they may think that, hey, well, because hey, I can go ahead and get a weapon, I'm Superman, and next thing they shoot somebody. And it's, in the situation, they don't need to be shooting someone, or they shoot innocent bystanders. So you got to think about that too. I mean, yeah, these people might have access to guns. I know it's our Second Amendment, but if they have these weapons here, and then you got someone who's not trained and they actually, hurt themselves, or they unable to protect someone, or they shoot an innocent bystander trying to trying to shoot someone that was shooting at them. You got to think about all that, man. So I think that it's just gonna be a huge domino effect. I know that Ron DeSantis, he's a very red Republican. He wants people to go ahead and be like, upheld the United States Constitution, but it does have to be some type of training, something that can really forcibly help for mature Americans or citizens to go ahead and obtain some type of firearm, being something that's is extremely deadly. But I mean, I'm on the fence of this, really. I just think he should have left it alone, just like have the concealed pistol license. Hey, y'all just gotta go through the standard training, and next thing you know, you pay $150. It takes about 2 or 3 weeks. Or if you're the federal government, or you work for the federal government or state government, it'll be expedited, and you'll get your concealed pistol license. I do think it should be some type of limits. I don't think you should go ahead and just allow anybody to carry a gun without no form of training concealed. Because it's not open carry. I know in some states it's open carry, so you don't have to have a concealed pistol license for that. But at the same time, though, I mean, I guess people gonna be having pistols on them, and if they get pulled over, unless they have some illegal guns or they use that gun to kill someone, unjustifiably, that's a little different. But hey, I guess now you can just walk around with a concealed pistol license without permit. You don't have to show your concealed pistol license to the law enforcement, and you're good. But what's really kind of sketchy, I won't say sketchy, but it was kind of odd too, is that normally when Ron DeSantis signs a bill, it is usually, I'll say this, it usually be like in a public, have a public outing, like people, he talks about it and everybody knows about it. You don't really hear from like an article too much. I mean, it's just like, oh shoot, it's all over the news, and he's really happy about it. But I mean, this was just like a private thing here. And they spent over $125,000 just trying to get for ad campaigns just for this. So the bill went through to the House and the Senate, and hey, he was like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and gonna sign through it. And I think he feel like this is the right step in the right direction. So we'll have to see, man. But that's all we have to say. You guys tell me what you guys think, man. Please leave this discussion respectfully, and if you guys oppose the bill, let me know. If you guys are for it, I want to know too, seriously. So let's have a good discussion. I want to form this great community here, but that's just my thoughts on it. I want to know your thoughts on this too, if you guys was keeping up with this. And I'm gonna have the link in the article in the description box. Love you guys. Young Lee Jr. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel. I'm out. Deuces.